Greetings YouTube, and greetings from Clute, Texas. I am currently in Clute, Texas right now at the birth location of a dynasty. It's a popular store a lot of people know about nowadays, and it's gotten really famous. And gotta say too, it's spread out in several states now, and I'm at the first location of this particular store ever, and it was built in 1982 by a name named Art Alpin, known as Buc-ee. And he got the nickname Buc-ee since he was a kid, a little child, for Buc-ee the Beaver from a toothpaste commercial. Also the name of his Labrador Retriever when he was a kid. But he is known lovingly now as Mr. Buc-ee. And I am at the first ever Buc-ee's location that ever opened. Now right there is the city line, Clute, Texas. But I am standing in Lake Jackson, Texas. So Clute is down that way. Lake Jackson runs down this way. And here it is. The first Buc-ee store, which is actually in both locations. It's arguable. People argue with you it's in Lake Jackson rather than Clute. But actually part of it is on the Clute line back here. I believe that might be some offices. I don't know what that is, but funny thing is, I heard they also run it on Clute, Texas water. Now I'm going to walk up here to the front, right up to the first Buc-ee's that I remember. I was 12 years old when this one opened. And here we go, I got the gas pumps right here, and it has been a little bit enlarged. This particular store wasn't always this big. It's still a small store, but when it first opened it was even smaller. But since they branched out in different states, they gotten a facelift on it. They gotten bigger, and but this store used to be incredibly smaller, I remember. And this was back when gas was like probably less than $1 a gallon. Right now it's $2.51 according to the sign over here. And of course I had to get someone with the music going just to mess things up with me. And anyway, I'll come back in a minute. And also remember, like, when this Buc-ee's first opened, people took it for granted. To us it was like, oh, another gas station, another convenience store called Buc-ee's. We took it for granted back then, not knowing that one day, 40 some odd years later, this would be a dynasty and become very popular, including major fan clubs and followers going to every Buc-ee's in the United States now. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm walking backwards. They're trying to focus on the everything properly. But yeah, Lake Jackson is that way and that way. Brazosport College is that way over the railroad tracks, and that would be incredible if a train came by right now. Clute, Texas is that way. But yeah, there's at least there was another. The second Buc-ee's was downtown Lake Jackson. The second Buc-ee's was downtown Lake Jackson one time, and it was very small. That location is not there anymore, and they shut that one down as a car wash now downtown. But there's the third Buc-ee's location is down Old Angleton Road that way, like you're going out of Lake Jackson. I believe that was the third Buc-ee's down that way. And there's a larger one on the other side of Lake Jackson. It's one of the bigger locations, and many more gas pumps, large car wash, and the extraordinary clean bathrooms they have, which I've never been in one of them here. But I'll check that out sometime if I go to another one. I don't know about this one, like, but in 1982 I was 12 years old, so I don't remember everything about this place. And I'm trying to keep the camera still. There's a lot of people coming around me driving and all that. But yeah, I just wanted to get this video. I've been wanting to do this for a couple years now, and the last couple times I filmed this once, didn't come out the way I wanted to. I deleted it. But here I am now this year to finally get this video up and going. I want people to check it out, you know, and I'm sure There might be other videos on YouTube of the first Buc-ee's right here. But, you know, hey, I'm doing my own now. And it's rather cold out. And I took an Uber out here to this Buc-ee. I'm about to go in, see if I can get some coffee, see if I can take some pictures inside even. But this, you know, this is the birth of what became a dynasty and a widely popular store that everyone likes to go to, buy t-shirts. They got the beaver nuggets, they got all the snacks they always had. And but anyway, I'm gonna try and go in, see if they'll let me film inside there a little bit. Maybe get a cup of coffee because it's like 35 degrees outside. With permission, I'm allowed to film a little bit inside the store. I'm not going to film the cashiers, but this is the first Buc-ee's. It's been enlarged because it was never this big at one time when they first opened. But they still have a cool everything here. See if I can find the Buc-ee's brand stuff. 1982, I don't know, this started. And I'm trying to talk to her. I'm just sitting there thinking there's music playing over, so I don't want to pick up a copyright. But yeah, this is the original Buc-ee's, and I think this is all I'm going to film. There's a lot of music playing over the radios, and I don't want to pick it up in the video. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a cup of coffee and go from here. Let's see what else is out there. I don't see the Buc-ee products here too much. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they got all the Buc-ee's popcorn, trail mix, caramel corn. Like I said, this ain't the biggest store, but it is memorable because, like I said, I was 12 years old in 1982, and this dynasty became really popular. But anyway, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna buy myself a cup of coffee, and I'll be back outside in a minute. So yeah, if you're ever in the area in Lake Jackson or Clute, pay your respects to Buc-ee's #1. Hey, back there. Buc-ee's #1. Clute, Texas, 899 Oyster Creek Drive. They'll be happy to see you here. And to me, it's nostalgic, you know, and I don't know if anyone's ever did a video of this before, but one of the cashiers inside told me they did. There are videos of the first Buc-ee's right here. So I'm just doing my own and putting it out there soon. So hopefully a lot of you see this and enjoy it as much as you can. And let's hope Buc-ee's keeps going on. They're eventually going to reach into Canada someday. And there's a lot of knockoffs of this store too. They're actually, Buc-ee's is going after a store in Mexico by the same name, spelt differently, and nearly the same logo as the Buc-ee Beaver up there. And they're trying to get that one shut down. You know, that's trademark and copyright and all that stuff has been violated. So the CEO or whoever in Buc-ee's is actually, you know, trying to take them to court, sue them or whatever, and get it taken down because there's only one Buc-ee's. And it's right here behind me, the first one amongst several others all over the state of Texas, Florida, probably Alabama, I know in Virginia, Georgia, up to Kentucky. How many other states is out there, I don't know. But this place is growing like the plague, pretty much a happy plague, because a lot of people enjoy this store, and they're not gas stations, and you can't call it a gas station. You can't call it a rest area. It's a travel center, and people do argue over this store. Like I said a while ago, people argue and, you know, make sure to tell them it's in Lake Jackson, Texas, and not Clute. Technically, it's in both, you know, so there you go. It's in both Clute and Lake Jackson. Just putting it out there, and they will argue about whether it's called a rest stop or truck stop or whatever. It's not a truck stop. In fact, some of the Buc-ee's, they don't even allow 18-wheelers to park in the parking lot right here behind me or at other stores because the weight of the trucks can damage the parking lot. I mean, I guess they didn't go all out with parking lots, but hey, who cares? Park nearby and walk over to the Buc-ee's, you know, if you have to. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I'm just saying what I hear. And I'm not saying anything bad about Buc-ee's because the guy, you know, is a successful businessman. he made it, you know, and it's from a small town here in Texas, you know, where I grew up even. Like I said, I remember this store open. I used to come get gas here when I was a teenager, and once I started driving, we get gas here now and then, you know, back when gas was like 75 cents a gallon, 99 cents a gallon, I guess, I don't know, but times have changed as far as that goes, and the prices of things around here. But anyway, just wanted to get this out, have some fun while I'm doing it, since I'm in my hometown for right now. But anyway, until next time, I can bring you some more random chaos. Stay awesome and stay sweet. Love you.